What's up, everybody? Welcome to another variable review. Today we are looking at none other than the great fighting series Street Fighter V. Joining me today, Operation C, Kevin Shawanda. Glad to have you back on. It's been a long time.
It's been quite a while.
Our last
Glad
one,
to be here.
one was Splinter Cell,
Yes. I was also briefly on
the drinking one.
The drinking one.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you're like, oh yeah, I think you can barely see you, but I know
Yeah.
at least we acknowledge that you're there.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
So to get right into it, we've been playing Street Fighter V.
Yes.
So it came out this week, and we had a few hours to put into it. We're gonna go over a few of the modes, what we liked, what we didn't like about the game. First thoughts. What's your first impression when you boot it up?
Well, I booted it up and I watched the intro cinematic, and it was pretty well done. I really enjoyed it. What I really noticed the most out of my first initial reaction was that the character design has changed up a little bit, and it had a nice little fresh feel to it, and I think that was really cool.
I agree. I think it looks super awesome. So Jess, my girlfriend, had come in and she watched my first fight, and she had noticed that it does look super gorgeous, but giant feet, giant hands. We're gonna put some footage up there.
Yeah.
Big feet. Big feet.
Oh, the first thing that Andy noticed was the knockers.
The big boobs.
Yeah, the boobs.
Yeah, there's not one flat lady in the whole game.
There's not. I think that Cammy is the closest. She's like a solid C+. Like I know.
Like rating or like cup size?
No, Operation C+. There we go.
So yeah, same here. Like I booted it up. A little light on the single player content out of the box. You're getting a story mode, but each story mode is like 3 fights.
Yeah. Some are even like 2 fights and just like 3 cutscenes.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, a little light on that content. But I ripped through a few of them as well. I think that's where you can unlock a few like colors and costumes.
Yeah.
Some additional fight money. Speaking of the fight money, that's how you're gonna buy it. A lot of these additional things are gonna be coming out for Street Fighter. So I think a lot of it's gonna be free in the rollout. So I think fret not in terms of the single player content. They are adding another additional story mode.
Yes.
And it looks like arcade mode as well will be making a return.
Yeah.
So we might a little light on Street Fighter V Vanilla coming out.
Yeah.
I think they needed to get it out because the Capcom Cup, which is the fighting tournament, or the Street Fighter V tournament, they needed to get it out before that, right? Yeah. So maybe a little bit of a business decision versus like an actual content decision. But as always, gameplay is king, and it's super fun.
It's tight as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. It's tight. Everything's well done. The thing something new that came up with it recently is the V trigger system.
So getting used to that.
Yeah, with like where you get special abilities. You also have like your V reversal that you can do, which I don't really do so much. But
what's that one?
It's the one where you hold back and block, and then when you block it. And when you're still in your block animation, you can press forward and the 3 punch buttons.
Yeah.
And you'll dodge and end up on the other side of your opponent.
Oh,
and you have like a little window. You can do like a crush counter and stuff like that.
Right. Okay. Noted.
Also noted, crush counters now in the game. Certain
nice segue.
Certain like normals have the ability to crush counter, which causes a little bit more stun and a little bit more damage, and
right on.
Decent addition.
Right, so let's move on to the multiplayer portion. So we had a few rounds, and zing, that's the cue for me to put up the video footage of us fighting.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
No problem.
You'll get me yet.
It's pretty tight. Yeah.
So we've been playing Street Fighter since like Street Fighter 2, essentially back in the day. So a lot of muscle memory just kind of kicks in, but it's so much fun. But start to move into the online portion. It seems a little choppy there as well, in the sense that there's a little bit of stability issues. When you're actually fighting, it seems like pretty seamless. We only had like one piece of lag related, like this afternoon when we were playing. But beyond that, it's pretty silky smooth, like the netcode.
The code is tip top. I'm not gonna lie, they did a really good job about that, and that was probably the most important thing to do with this particular release, or any fighting game release, really. Like you said, a little bit of like kinks to iron out, like the results of the match not really being
uploading to the server.
Yeah. So that saved our buns a couple times. I'm not
on
gonna
our
lie.
fight streak.
Yeah.
5 in a row.
5 in a row. It's pretty dope.
And then also sometimes like we had 2 instances this afternoon again where the fight is dropped.
Yes. And that seemed to be back to back. So maybe it was just like a load on the servers. You know. The thing is like there's a lot of people playing right now. It's probably going to be the most people playing this game this weekend.
Right.
That's not really an excuse for it, but overall it is a pretty good experience.
Yeah, agreed. So last thing we're going to kind of touch upon is the roster. So the roster, what is it, 16 characters?
16 characters, no Sagat. What the fuck? Capcom, are you listening? Working on this.
They're taking notes as we speak.
Yeah.
Operation C says more Sagat.
Sagat.
He needs more Sagat.
He knows.
So returning, thank the Lord, Ken's still in there. I like the revision of a lot of the characters. Dulcim has his beard. Bison looks awesome.
Bison looks amazing. He's probably my favorite rework in terms of visuals out of the entire this entire game so far. Yeah. I
like Ken's a little more relaxed. His gi kind of the top part.
Yeah. It's more relaxed in the hair area too. A little more relaxed on that. That's alright.
And so for the new characters, I'm not sure. What's his name?
Fang.
Fang. So he's like the poison. He's like a lieutenant for Bison.
Yeah.
I've fought against him, but I haven't had a chance to beat him, and he's weird as balls.
Yeah. He flops around and drops poison pellets on you.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah. He asleep.
Super effective. Yeah. Anyway, and then another newcomer. What's the guy with the dress?
Rashid? Oh no. Is it Rashid? Is he also new? I'm not exactly sure, but Nikali.
So super cool character, interesting. A little slow, but I could see a lot of potential with him.
Yeah.
And speaking of big boobs, we were talking about what's her name? Not Karen. What's the? She's like she's the one I like. She has the electric powers.
Oh, Lucy? Is that her name? Lucy. So let's go. Let's take a look see at this.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So we can just cut this out.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
So anyway, point being is that she's a really cool addition, and they're going to be rolling out new fighters over the next few months.
Yeah.
So I think they've announced 6 fighters coming. I think it's Guile's there. Akuma is there.
Okay.
And Balrog is there. That's all I can remember.
So the standbys, guys are, like
yeah, exactly. Laura. Thank you for your patience on that one. I had to know. But she's a really, really cool, she's probably the one I'm going to learn next. But there are a few characters like normally like Akuma. Akuma's missing. I know some of your characters that you would use in Street Fighter 4 are
Adon's not. He's not in there. Yuki's not in there either. But you know what? This has a long shelf life, and they're going to be making a lot of characters. So.
Agreed. And then that's the last thing I want to touch upon is so you're earning fight money when you're playing through the story mode, or if you're doing online battles, you'll earn 50 fight money for every victory you get.
Yeah.
So that's how you're going to be able to either purchase content through that way, or you're going to be able to purchase content through
real money.
So we'll see. They haven't announced pricing or anything like that, but we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, Street Fighter 5 to you, this day, right now, is a what score would you give Street Fighter 5 out of the box?
Overall, I'd say that it's a little skimpy on the characters. There's only 16 characters coming out of the box. There's no arcade mode. The story mode isn't so fleshed out quite yet.
Yeah.
However, the game itself functions really well. The online code is spectacular, outside of a few minor hiccups.
Yep.
Overall, I would say I would give it an 8.
Yeah?
Yeah. Minus 1 because of the single player is lacking. another -1 because the Sagat is lacking in this game. So
4 out of 10.
4.
Agreed. 8 is the exact score I'm giving it as well.
Yeah.
I think again, like gameplay is king, and it's so much fun to play.
Yes.
We probably put separately, maybe like let's say 5 hours each, and then today we put another like solid, let's say 2 or 3 hours in.
Yeah.
And there's still tons to do. Like there's still like the challenges that are coming, the extra
Yeah.
characters, extra stages, the story mode, etc. So that's our thoughts on Street Fighter V. Get out there, start throwing some fireballs our way. If you want a game with us on PlayStation, I am Game Set Matt.
I am the Cabbler.
Your Cabbler?
The Cabbler.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was silly with me.
Yeah.
No, and that's great. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Like, comment, share. Like, comment, share. Huh? Right on. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the field.
Take it easy.